Welcome to another speed draw, paint, whatever you want to call it video. This week I am trying to recreate the Dead Next Door poster because it was based on a poem for horrorhaikuesday. Hashtag horrorhaikuesday on Twitter if you want to join, by the way. Anyway, so this one I'm actually going to talk all the way through because I used a lot of different techniques and I just kind of wanted to share this time around. I started my painting with gouache, which is it acts kind of like oil, but also kind of like watercolor. If you keep watering it down, it acts like watercolor and it thins out really beautifully, but if you actually keep it thick, it's really opaque. It does dry a bit chalky though, so I kind of had an issue with that later on, which you'll see. I also used for my line art detail, because I like cross-hatching all the time, it's the Faber Castle ink drawing pen. I was using an extra small, mostly because that was the one that wasn't dried out yet. I kill these pens. I use them all the time. I'm obsessed with ink pens. So look, I even signed this and I was like, good job me, it's done. And then I looked at it and went, no it's not. It looks so blah. So acrylic paint went on top because, you know, the gouache just was not pigmented enough for my liking on this one. So I went through, added some highlights, fixed this dude's nose because it was super squashed and a little too small. And then I looked at it and went, okay, that's still no good. So black acrylic paint using a really wide, flat paintbrush. Also, I don't use great paintbrushes. I tend to buy like multi-packs that are on sale at craft stores or Walmart or the Dollar Tree or wherever I find them. And I use this thing called blocking for the paintbrush tips, which I'll show you in another video. It's a way to make really cheap brushes actually useful. So I went in, fixed up that little mouth grate thing, which I don't know, it came out okay. That was really challenging to do. I feel like I need to do another video, or rather another painting, where I kind of add a grate over top of something so I can get that technique down. I used a paint pen from Sharpie for those little dots, and then, you know, in the end, I got close. It definitely wasn't like an accurate recreation, but I really like how it came out anyway. So here's the poem that this is based on. Yes? May I borrow a pound of flesh, please? Our house is fresh out. This was written by @HaikuOfHorror on Twitter, whom you should totally follow if you are into this kind of thing, and based on the fact that you made it to the end of the video, you are, which is extra cool. So if you do have a little bit of an inkling of this kind of horrific creativity wrapped inside of your delightful little head, I can't even assume that your head is little. You could have a very large head for all I know, but wrapped up inside of your delightful head. Leave me a poem or a 2-sentence horror story in the comment section below, and regardless of when you post it, do it. I will see it and I will add that to the considerations for the upcoming week of hashtag horrorhaikuesday. That's hard. I used to be able to do that like grudge sound, but that's I think as close as I can get right now. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Bye!